Student health is reliant on the sanitation of the bathrooms. In many cases, bathrooms are one of the main ways in which illnesses spread, and the ones at Fitchburg State University are not kept at a sanitation level necessary to prevent the spread of the illnesses that are affecting the student body. In one study on the health of bathrooms in an undergraduate setting, conducted in 2013 at Columbia University in New York, 8 samples of various places in the bathroom were cultured, and researchers found possible sources of illnesses such as influenza or the flu and staph infection. Most of these illnesses were found on the sink counter, bathroom door handles, and even toilet handles. Schools and universities often overlook these places, which is ironic because they are breeding grounds for bacteria.
Currently, there are sick students everywhere on campus. It would be hard to be somewhere and not hear at least one person cough or sneeze. The viruses and bacteria that cause illnesses spread rapidly in a college environment because of the close proximity to other people. What truly matters is that bathrooms are properly sanitized for the sake of student and faculty health. Couldn't we at least have access to the materials necessary for proper sanitation in every bathroom? It's these important questions that could help increase overall health of the Fitchburg State University community and prevent absenteeism.
To see how bad things were on campus, we conducted a survey on our honors English class. The results were very alarming. For students living in residence halls, 45.5% said that they sometimes or never have access to soap. 81.8% said that they have no access to a form of hand drying. For other on campus or public bathrooms, 35.7% said that they sometimes have access to soap. Soap is the simplest form of disinfectant in a bathroom, which makes no sense why most people don't have access to it. 78.6% said they have access to an air dryer, while only 7.1% have access to paper towels. It is proven that air dryers spread more germs, thus making paper towels the better option to prevent the spreading of germs. While there are air dryers in a lot of the public bathrooms on campus, these machines tend to spread more germs compared to other paper towels. While paper towels aren't environmentally friendly and can be costly, it is better to grab the door handle with a paper towel since most germs reside on those surfaces. One cannot do so if there are only air dryers. The result is poor drying through air dryers coupled with no way to ensure proper sanitation when going out the door. Many bathrooms, especially in Russell Towers, have no soap or any form of hand drying. This is particularly disturbing because this means that there is no way to contain the illnesses in the dormitories. On top of that, people are living in close quarters, which makes illnesses spread even easier and faster.
According to a 2016 article titled What Really Happens If, you can pick up things ranging from a cold to a staph infection from exposure to dirty bathroom surfaces. Your chances of picking up such things are greatly increased if there is no soap or way of drying off your hands. Cruise ships have to deal with similar problems due to the high population density. Cruise ship maintenance crews often clean the toilet seat, flush handle or button, toilet stall inner handhold, stall inner door handle, and restroom inner door handle as a way of quarantining any illnesses that may spread. The additional time spent on cleaning handles is key. While many necessary surface interactions like the toilet flusher, soap dispenser, and sink already are touchless or can be made touchless, it is a lot harder to tackle the problem of the door handle. Or is it? Even if the school would rather use air dryers over paper towels for economic and environmental reasons, couldn't we at least have alternate handles that don't require the use of hands? There are many alternatives, such as handles that use feet, elbows, or wrists to open doors. If these could be installed, a lot of the surface interaction between hands in dirty bathrooms, especially after the washing of your hands, could be eliminated. We interviewed students here at Fitchburg State to see how they felt about the bathrooms here and if they would like to see things changed. Cool. How do you feel about the bathrooms here at Fitchburg State?
They're pretty gross. They smell like pee, and they're not cleaned very often.
What about a way to dry your hands?
No, we have to provide that ourselves.
What about sanitation? How do you feel about that?
I mean, they come around like every once in a while, but the time in between is too long, so our bathrooms are just kind of dirty pretty often.
Do you have access to soap?
No,
No. Okay. Do you have access to a way to dry your hands?
no.
Would you appreciate improvements
I think
Like consistent access to soap.
like a soap dispenser and some paper towels is really all I ask for.
Some may say that the bathrooms are very clean and that steps have been taken in order to prevent the spread of germs, like touchless toilets, soap dispensers, and sinks. But the fact is that most of the germs are on the counters and door handles.
These areas must be upkept to ensure that the entire student body stays healthy. It's the small things like this that make the difference between a clean environment and a breeding ground for the flu.
In conclusion, there are many striking issues with the bathrooms here at Fitchburg State. The health of all who attend could be improved if everyone could get consistent access to the soap, a way to dry their hands, and not have to touch dirty surfaces with their hands afterwards.
Students agree that current conditions are poor and could be improved. Action needs to be taken in order to ensure a healthy community where students and teachers alike can focus their time on education without worry about the problems associated with preventable sickness.